Good morning, everyone. Today I have something very interesting and exciting for you, which is the tribal art of India, Warli art. You all must have seen the beautiful Warli art drawings around you. You must have seen them on some dresses, you must have seen them on some objects, you must have seen them also outside on the walls, in the streets, in subways, in metro stations. And I'm sure you would be wanting to make a nice whirly art drawing, a nice whirly artwork for your own self also. So I'm teaching you something very interesting, which is musicians in whirly art. How to make musicians in whirly art. It's going to be super fun, dear students. So let's begin. To draw a whirly art figure, first what you need to do is you need to draw a circle for the face. The whirly art is done with basic shapes, something that we've already been doing a lot in our art lessons. The neck is drawn with a small standing line. Shoulders are made with a sleeping line. And then the upper and the lower body is done with two triangles, one inverted and one straight. So this is my first triangle for the upper body. This is an inverted triangle, and the second one is going to be over here for the lower body. For that, you can just extend this diagonal line forward and this one also and join them. Done. Hands are made in the form of sticks, and similarly the legs are done. You can take them in any direction that you wish to. Now I want to show that my whirly musician is playing a drum. So I am going to make a big drum for him, and before that let me make these sticks. In his hand with which he's going to play the drum. And I also want my musician to look very funky, like a rock musician. So I'm giving him these hair. Looks interesting? Wow. Isn't it? Now it's time to make the drum. Children, to make the drum, you will draw an oval shape and then a semicircle underneath. You know, the Warlis are tribal people. They have never gone to any formal schools like we all go to or we've been to. They draw these human figures and animal figures all by themselves by looking at things around them, looking at people around them, looking at animals around them. So you would always find that their figures are very simple. Let's draw another oval in the center, and then we may decorate the drum. We are not going to use any scale, any compasses over here, because the whirly artists, like I told you, are tribal people. They do everything with hand without using any scale and compasses. It's all freehand drawing and it looks very attractive and beautiful. It's time to make two more friends who are playing the instruments with him. Wow, I feel like going for their Warli Art musical concert. Again, now 2 circles I've drawn for both the musicians, and then 1 small standing line for the neck, 1 sleeping line for the shoulders. I'm teaching you both simultaneously now. It's time to complete their body. Now, here there's a slight change. There's another way that you can do it. Instead of making a triangle first, you may just extend the diagonal line like this, another diagonal line from the other shoulder, and join these lines. Now this time I'm going to do the hands a little differently because I want to show that he's holding a trumpet in his hands and he's playing the music with that. So the hands are going to be like this, like a L, which is going upwards. And before we make the other hand, let's make his musical instrument first. To make the trumpet, let's make a curve like this, double, narrow at the back, and open it, broaden it in the front, and join. We need to extend this hand a little bit upwards like this, and the other hand from the other shoulder is going to be drawn like this. First, a standing line, and this goes up as a V. And now let's make his legs a little bit in action, that is dancing while playing this musical instrument. Time to complete the other one too. Once again, triangle, triangle for the lower body. Let's make the musical instrument. Hand, a V, curve, narrow at the back, broad in the front. Join the other hand and join this hand up till there. Let's make the legs. And our Warli Art musicians are done. It's time to color them. Let's outline first. So you can see that I've outlined my Warli Art. Now Warli Art, when the Warli tribals make it in Maharashtra, where they live, in the Warli villages, they often do it, and they actually mostly do it on a red wall, which is prepared with geru, and then on top of it they draw these Warli figures using rice paste. Yes, आपके घर में जो rice होता है, जो चावल होता है, उसका एक paste बनाते हैं. उसको पानी में you soak the rice, उसको आप भिगो के और next day उसका paste बना सकते हैं. And when you paint with it or you work with it, it will give you a white color. And geru is a red coloring substance, जो एक मिट्टी होती है रेड कलर की, जिससे हम अपने घरों में, अपने गार्डन्स में पॉट्स को भी पेंट करते हैं. So that is how they do it. And they use brushes that are made with bamboo sticks. So they take a bamboo stick and they chew it first, and once you chew it, it opens in the front. The fibers of the bamboo stick, they separate a little, forming a brush. So that becomes a brush for the Warli artist. Now I would like to do it with colors. You may also do it with black. आप पूरी black color की Warli figures भी बना सकते हो. Since इस पे हम white तो बना नहीं सकते, because our sheet is already a light color. So let's start. Rest is up to you. How do you want to do it? So I want to use this yellow. In this musician's face, or you might use the yellow for all or they can all be colorful. There's no need to do the skin color specifically. I'm choosing a red color for his upper body. You will color it very neatly inside the lines. Lot of times we paint it also, but you can also do oil pastels. This is what I'm trying to show you. And the lower dress, the lower body can be done with a different color, maybe an orange if I take. Once again, very, very neatly. It's time to color the sticks also. So I'm taking the same orange color, and the red color is being repeated in the sticks as well. It's time to color his drum. So I would take a nice green, because I've already done yellow and red and orange. So I'm taking a nice green. In the design, please be very, very careful. We will color it with a different color. So you can see I've colored the designs. I may leave the upper part like that only. Looks good to me. You can do as you like it. Now for this other musician, I'm choosing a different color. Isn't it very, very interesting, students? And it's looking very, very colorful also. I hope you all are enjoying just the way I am. I'm going to repeat the colors to make an interesting pattern. So for him also, I'm repeating. And now let's choose any other interesting and bright color for the lower body of these two musicians. So I'll repeat the green. Time to color the trumpets. Let's do it very neatly. And the other one too. Let me take a yellow. So students, your colorful whirly art musicians are done. And I hope that you all enjoyed making them. And it actually feels like a whirly art musician concert going on your sheet. See you in the next class. Bye bye.